Hey, Knicks fans, got some breaking news for y'all. You ready for this? Damon Jones still with us here.
This is why I'm not a Knicks fan anymore, by the way. Go ahead.
Yeah. According to our Adrian Wojnarowski and Ramona Shelburne, the New York Knicks will hire CAA agent Leon Rose as their next president. Stephen A., what do you make of this hire by James Dolan?
I'm going to give it a chance.
Okay.
Of course you are. You got no choice.
Let me say
Listen,
this.
everyone clowned Pelinka.
Let me say this.
True.
Let me
and
say
that
this.
turned out well.
Let me say this. Pelinka has done well.
Yeah.
Leon Rose has paid his dues. He's been around for a long time. Let's see what he does. Here's where I have certain reservations. Number one, Pelinka's job ain't finished. We shall see. Y'all act like his job is complete. If his job is complete now, then Ty Lue should have a head coaching job in the NBA. Okay, so let's be very clear, 'cause he's a champion. Pelinka ain't no champion yet. That's number one. When we look at Leon Rose, understand that Leon Rose, he's represented Carmelo, he's represented CP3. Right now, I believe he had Karl Anthony Towns and Devin Booker. You talking about the possibility of getting brothers like that at Madison Square Garden, I'm all ears. Worldwide West, Will Wesley's supposed to be a special assistant. Knowing him, I mean, he and Leon are attached at the hip, and I got mad love for my man Worldwide West, who's very, very connected. But here's where it gets
Nice guy.
Here's where it gets dicey. Well, he is. But here's where he get. I mean, he's a hustler extraordinaire. West is something special. But let's understand something here. That's not always a good thing with your enemies. Now, I love Wes. I've known Wes for over 25 years. Okay, I've known Leon for over 20. I got love for both of them. There's a whole bunch of people who don't, who are in NBA circles, who have players, and how much is that going to factor into the equation? This is why I keep telling you the job that Pelinka's done in LA isn't finished yet.
Yeah.
Because when we talk about what the Lakers need to do, well, who's going to facilitate you doing it? Who's going to help you doing that? So those are question marks. The other thing is the coaching. I am a proponent of Mark Jackson being the head coach. It's probably not going to happen. You know why I keep saying that? Because in New York, you need a voice. Because of the Dolan era, the regime over the last 20 years, since 2003, specifically second worst record in basketball at 38%, only the Minnesota Timberwolves worse. All of this other stuff. You need a voice. The person that speaks to the media every day, they need to have New York faithful supporting them and giving them latitude and leverage to be patient and all of that stuff. I don't know if that's going to happen. If you are Leon Rose, I know what I'm going to hear. I ain't even talked to them yet, and I already know what I'm going to hear. I'm going to hear John Calipari's name. I'm going to hear Tom Thibodeau's name as coaches, okay? My man Rod Strickland, somehow he going to get in the equation, at least as an assistant, and I support that because Rod is my man, and he knows basketball.
Back in the day, Mark Jackson and Rod Strickland.
Please.
Oh, the future
no
was
question.
so bright.
But you're going to hear all these names, but here's what it comes down to. William Wesley, Worldwide West. Leon Rose. Do you have enough friends to facilitate you getting talent to Madison Square Garden? Remember, these are the dudes that were representing Andrea Bargnani when the New York Knicks traded for him. We know that didn't work out well.
Well, that was a great trade.
They had a chance to get LaMarcus Aldridge. They had a chance to get LaMarcus Aldridge, but Leon Rose, along with Wes, obviously had a relationship with Dolan, and they went the route of Bargnani instead of LaMarcus Aldridge at that particular time. That's not a good thing. All I'm saying is I'm looking at it, and what we have to pay attention to is who's the coach that's going to be hired, and are you going to be able to get some players?
I'm trying to explain to Knicks fans. This is your fault. At a certain point, you can't even blame Dolan. This is you, suckers. If you keep look, I know the Knicks value. It's like the Cowboys, right? Cowboys #1 franchise in football. Knicks in basketball. A lot of the Knicks it's a real estate deal. If you have real estate in New York City, it's worth more than anyone else, so it's the most valuable franchise. But a lot of it is. You fans, you're so stupid. I can't believe it. Like, I was the sucker for decades, and finally I said, you know what? I'm off. I'm off. It's been decades now. Jim Dolan's been doing this. Where's the success? Jim, don't you wonder ever why you're so bad? Why you're the basketball product, so bad every year? Why you can't? Look, what's this really about, Stephen A? You say, oh, does he have enough friends? Leon Rose, I'm saying this is about the CAA convincing Jim Dolan, hey, we'll get someone to take your money. The Knicks in New York City, the Mecca, Madison Square Garden, they can't get free agents to take their money. You can't, here, we'll give you money. Nah, we're good. We don't want your money. We'd rather go play somewhere else. The way you build a successful franchise, it starts with drafting and development. And when that's healthy and players around the league can see, I can win there. The culture's good. They see it's not just that you identify talent in the draft, but you develop them well. Then you'll start to get free agents saying, I want to sign there. It's not going to be because of a relationship with a certain agent that you could get a LaMarcus Aldridge or some mid-level star type guy to put you on a first or second round treadmill at best. And that goes for Carmelo in his prime too. Same sort of thing. You want LeBron James? You want Kawhi Leonard? You want the Greek Freak? You want someone like that, AD, to come to New York City? They can't see dysfunction. This is part of a dysfunctional franchise. Dolan is doing it again. He's worried about hiring publicists to change his image, hiring agents to get some free agent anywhere to take his money. It's not going to work, and we'll be here 10 years from now laughing at this laughingstock of a team.
I like Leon Rose. I think he's a good guy. He's done some great things as far as an agent, but
He is a good guy, and he is a good agent.
But for me, this ain't it.
Right.
This is not it. The New York Knicks, where you've been to this point in your franchise, you had to make a splash.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.